Good morning, dear students. Let us start with our next class for English. In the previous video, we have discussed about nouns, kinds of nouns, part of speech. So today we will be starting with the next portion of our English. That's writing section. That's writing section. Let us start. It's an important topic, it's an important section for you because many students lose marks in this particular topic only. Yes or no? Because the way you write, how you will be writing, that's very important. What content you are giving, what content you are writing, formation, vocabulary, what vocabulary you are using, grammatical errors, whether your grammar means grammatically you are correct or not. That's very important. The first very topic that we need to discuss in the writing section is notice writing. What is that? Notice writing. That we have to write a notice. I think once we hear something, notice sounds to be like something official, right? Once we say that we have to write a notice or we got a notice, it is something like we get something from the official persons, right? Same thing is there when we discuss what do you mean by notice writing. Understand the notice writing thing. So when we talk about notice, so what is notice for you? That's important. Notice is a very short piece of writing which is usually formal in style. Yeah, it's a piece of writing. You write a content, you write a piece of letter, piece of information which is very formal for a person. What do you mean by the word formal? What do you mean by the word formal? Formal basically means official. When you have to be very particular about the wordings, you can't be informal. You need to be very particular about writing. You have to take care of all the precautionary measures that you can take. You need to be very vigilant while writing. You need to be very grammatically correct while writing. You need to address people while writing. That's what makes it formal. So formal in styling. Next important point here. It is widely used by the individuals or organization to announce events. Yes, maybe individually as a person you want to write a notice, you want to throw a notice for anything. For example, you want to dismiss somebody from a family. That's a notice. You'll give a notice in the advertisement in the paper or the notice in the paper, this person is not my family member. This person is threatening me, like that. When we talk about organizations, schools, hospitals, any college, they put notice. You would have seen in your school notice board, the notice was written by the principal ma'am, respected principal ma'am, or maybe your activity in charge, maybe the coordinator person. So whosoever, the notice is there to announce. What they do? Announce events. Any function is coming, any function coming like in your way, that's annual function, or maybe some competition is there, maybe some group discussion is there, maybe some formal meeting is there. So event. Celebrations, very important. Maybe celebrations are there related to festival, births, deaths, maybe that way. Somebody means when we talk about organization, birthday notice that a party is there for the birthday, death ceremony is there. Okay, that we have to occasions. What is the pronunciation? Occasions, not occasions. It's occasions. 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 Occasions like inauguration. Inauguration means when you start something new. So you inaugurate, you do the inauguration. Or sales, to issue public instructions, to make appeals. You appeal to the people. This is what is happening. You are invited for this. You are requested to do. For example, I'll take an example. At national level, if we plan for plantation day, that mass plantation has to be done of trees. So what government will do? Government will authorize, the government will publish one notice for the people. That becomes appeal, and to extend invitations, and you are invited for that campaign you are invited. Clear? Most notices are meant to be pinned up or pasted on a special board meant for a purpose, which are known as notice boards. Clear? Some notices, like notices from the government departments, also appear in newspaper. So notice board or newspapers. Normally when government issues any notice, that comes in newspaper. Yeah, you would have seen there's a special column for that. Clear with this? Next, how you can make a writing notice effective. So till now we have discussed what is notice writing, a piece of paper when you give information, when you appeal something, when you invite somebody for a particular purpose, right? Normally individual can write or an organization can write. Next, effective notice will usually include following. Very important. That's the name of the organization, institution or office. For example, as the school, as the head boy of the school, you are writing the notice for the students, so you'll be mentioning the name of the school. For example, OPS Vidya Mandir Sector 13 Karnal, that's the name of the organization. So very important, you have to mention, at least people should know that to whom who is addressing them. At least you have to name the organization, no, who is addressing them. So name of the organization. Very important, the word notice we have to write, that we usually write in capitals, notice, because we have to mention notice means there is a notice, there is a particular purpose of it. Then date of issuing, when you issue that notice, because you have to, because sometimes there is a time limit that by this particular date you have to finish this, by this particular date you have to submit this. That is why date of issuing the notice is very important, right? Next, suitable description. Suitable description means why you need it, why you are giving this particular notice, why you are publishing this notice. Caption. Caption means heading. Caption means heading or eye-catching heading. Eye-catching means the person, the moment you see the heading of the notice, you should immediately read. It should not be very monotonous. It should not be very boring. It should be very eye-catching. It should be very impressive. So that immediately person read the heading, he comes to know that this is what should be the content of the notice. So the heading should be very impressive, right? Next, the purpose for which it has been written. Why it has been written? That is a very important thing. The purpose, why it has been written, like what urgency is then waiting maybe.